Brooklyn Park Police continue to investigate what led to a pedestrian being struck by a car in a Cub Foods parking lot. That woman later died. It happened on Monday the 16th, just after 9 in the morning at the Cub Foods on West Broadway. The Hennepin County Medical Examiner says a motor vehicle struck 79-year-old Renee Feldman of Brooklyn Park. She died 2 days later at North Memorial Health Hospital from injuries to her head. It's been 7 years since Walmart opened in Brooklyn Center. The developer told the City Council this week the path to develop Shingle Creek Crossing has been harder than he ever imagined.
What a challenge it was, and it still is today. It was a major undertaking, a lot more than I maybe even gave credit to at that particular time.
Frank Gatlin says in the time he's been working on Shingle Creek Crossing, he's finished more than 20 other properties like it elsewhere. He says this property has been extremely challenging, but he's still working to give people a reason to come to the area.
Destination entertainment is what takes people off of their sofas and it gives them something to do. And then when you get them when they want to go just to the movies, a date night, or go bowling, or go to the restaurants and eat, and what brings those restaurants, what would bring those restaurants is destination entertainment.
Gatlin mentioned a few businesses are in the works. A restaurant called Bayou Seafood Factory and an automated car wash are two of them. The I-94 corridor is getting a makeover. If you drive 94 in the Northwest Metro, you've already seen the orange cones. At a meeting on Thursday, MnDOT officials detailed plans for the busy stretch of interstate. In our area, aging pavement will get resurfaced between I-494 in Maple Grove and Highway 101 in Rogers. They'll also add a north and southbound lane between 610 and 101, a move MnDOT thinks will relieve congestion caused by connecting 610 to 94. The project will also build a new interchange just south of Brockton Lane between 101 and 610. Officials say it's a needed project.
It's really going to help the flow in that area because again 610 will have its own lane now instead of having to merge into the through lanes on 94.
Another part of this 94 refresh will see 10 additional semi-parking spaces added at the rest area. Officials say it's currently overcrowded and needs relief. One of the benefits of living in Minnesota is the ability to leave the metro area and travel to less populated parts of the state to enjoy some time outdoors. Champlin Park High School has a class where students interested in camping can learn some of the basics. And as Delane Cleveland reports in School Spotlight, the school has a new space where students can learn these skills.
High school classes usually take place in a room with a bunch of desks, just like this one.
Types of camping is where we need to start.
But when the subject comes to camping...
Actually, everybody just grab your papers and let's come outside. I'll show you where your spots are.
Matt Hendrickson would prefer to take the class outside.
Tents are right here, sleeping bags. I put computers where you may need to research.
Welcome to Outdoor Adventures class at Champlin Park High School. It's an environmental science course where students also learn about outdoor activities.
It's a great course, very gear intensive. I've tried to maintain cost to the very minimum so it's equitable for all students.
The class touches on a variety of topics related to the environment.
They are color coordinated.
But today's lesson is all about gear.
I brought some of my personal equipment from home.
Hendrickson set up several stations for the students to learn how to do various camping activities, such as how to set up a tent.
When you're doing your tent, you want to make sure the foundation is solid.
How to tie different knots with rope. And how to protect your food from animals at a campsite.
Because the water bottle is really light, we just threw the water bottle up there.
I really enjoy teaching these skills.
One thing that makes the class even more enjoyable to teach is that Hendrickson now has this outdoor, fenced-in teaching space to utilize.
Yeah, this class is way easier to teach when I have a space that I can set things up and not have to worry about it.
It's a new addition to Champlin Park that was built largely with this class in mind.
And you can always grab a pillow.
So as these students enjoy class outside,
you're going to want food that you can reseal in resealable bags.
The hope is that they'll continue utilizing these skills as they get older, or at the very least, become better stewards of the environment.
They're going to come out and be able to be a better voter, be a better lawmaker, politician, whatever they go on, they're going to be influenced by the environment no matter where we're at, because that's our home.
At Champlin Park, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
This week, Maple Grove Middle School students are getting an interactive history lesson on Native Americans. The school presented the Why Treaties Matter exhibit, which showcases Native nations in Minnesota. The traveling exhibit is an exact replica of the newest permanent exhibit at the state capitol. The display will only be at the school for 5 days. Students will also get a chance to hear from a Native American storyteller.
And I think it's really important that we have it here because we don't always have teachers that represent the history of the peoples that we're teaching and talking about.
There are about 15 Native American students attending Maple Grove Middle School. The public is invited to see the exhibit Thursday evening. If you've traveled west on Bass Lake Road from County Road 81 into Crystal, you may have noticed a little more color on that drive. Crystal artist Sean McCann has been busy creating a mural on the east side of the strip mall building on Bass Lake Road across from Becker Park. It will be finished in time for the Art on the Strip Festival this weekend.
You like it?
Well, Art on the Strip is going to be a fun activity for Cultivate Bottineau on Saturday from 10 to 1 in the parking lot at Bass Lake Road in Sherburne. And it's going to be all sorts of different artisans that are going to be having activities going on and community-related art. And I'm going to be doing some chalk art with the community.
Find out more about this event on our website, ccxmedia.org.
The Park Center boys soccer team is having a strong season. An experienced Pirates group is gearing up to make a run at reaching the state tournament. There's a lot to like about this Park Center team. The Pirates entered Thursday night with a 7-1-2 record and a strong lineup from top to bottom.
Well, we're solid all around. I gotta say, our back line we've been really solid. We have some exceptional talent up top with Eddie, Chief, Gabe, and Sekou.
It's just been fun, a blast having all my friends back. It's been great. We've been out there working really hard, and when you work hard, you get great results. So that's what's been happening. So
the Pirates' last 2 games were ties against Totino Grace and Armstrong. They even had a 4-0 lead against Grace. It's a reminder that nothing comes easy.
Those ties hurt as much as losses do, for sure. If we would have won those games, I think our season would have looked a lot better than it does right now, only going 7-1-2. But yeah, those 2 ties right there keep us kind of humbled and makes us want to go out there and compete harder.
The first tie against Totino is probably the best 55-60 minutes we played the entire season. We're up 4-0. Put it on cruise control a little bit, they get a couple goals, and then it's a great reminder that you can never take any team lightly no matter what time of game, because they're very good. So
Park Center thought they had a section championship contending team last season, but went out in the Section 5AA quarterfinals against Roseville. That memory drives them this year.
oh man, it was really motivating. Everyone that didn't play club decided to join club. I had to talk to Eddie to join club. I brought him at Maplebrook, and it's just been fun. Everyone wanted more now. Want to make our community proud, the school proud.
With the talent that we have on our team, that's like the main thing we've been working on is we have to get to state.
As usual, Section 5AA is a balanced group that has several teams that could win it. Park Center's hoping it's their turn.
A high-scoring game.
After playing at Conference Leader Andover Thursday, the Pirates host Coon Rapids on Saturday. Well, the second half of the regular season in high school football kicks off Friday night. The Champlain Park Rebels are 3-1 heading into a big rivalry game this week. John Jacobson has more.
The Champlain Park football team has opened the season with 3 wins in their first 4 games. If not for a late failed 2-point conversion in week 3 at Centennial, Rebels would be unbeaten.
You know, I think that's a good motivator for the team and for the coaches to keep grinding and pushing through. And, you know, we talked to the kids, you know, hopefully they have a schedule by now, you know, what they're doing Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, because now we're 5 games in.
Champlain Park played solid football last Friday, posting a 24-0 shutout over Osseo. It was a big team win, especially nice for the defense.
It'd be great to be 4-0. That Centennial game was rough, but we came back. Our defense shut out Osseo. Was just a great game for us.
Going into the week, our goal was to shut them out, and
that's our goal this week too as well.
Next up is Anoka. The teams play annually in the Battle for the Paddle, a nice tie-in with the Mississippi River and the communities involved. It's a game the guys look forward to.
It's a good rivalry. Every year we battle for the paddle, and this year should be exciting. They got some good players.
I know that they got a new coach this year. He's been putting in some new stuff. They have a good athlete in number 7, so it'll be a good week.
The Tornadoes scored just their second win since 2016 last week. The Rebels won't be looking past their rivals.
We've been trying to tell our guys to, regardless of the opponent, we got to execute and limit mistakes and kind of just play our position, defeat the man in front of you, especially on defense. But they're fired up for the paddle.
And now, 3 of Champlin Park's final 4 regular season games are on the road. The Rebels will soon find out if they are true road warriors. John Jacobson, CCX Sports.
Kickoff in the Battle for the Paddle is at 7 o'clock Friday night in Anoka.